Boom.
Here we are.
Here we are. Cheers.
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 JQ
Team.
paid for that. Actually, it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, you better enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's the.
I don't know if
Wasting
anyone's
budget.
watching today, but I think there's a little bit of guilt going on.
Why? What happened?
I don't know.
You mean the last qualifying round?
I heard about that.
I know nothing.
I don't know.
I claim racing incident.
Racing incident.
Yeah.
I think Jesse was a passenger at that point.
I was a passenger and there was someone else involved. Most likely a Spanish guy.
Was he cutting the track?
He did. He cut the track into me.
No.
Yeah, pushed me in the dust. And
You know what you should have done? You should have gone and turned his radio off.
I didn't know which guy it was. I didn't know who it was.
Oh, there were 15 other guys. He's gonna
Yeah.
switch them all off.
Oh, God, here we go. That's not a good start
he
to the
would have got
Facebook Live.
DQ'd for sure.
See, look at the first comment. Turn off anybody's radio lately. This just is never going to end, is it? I feel like this was a bad idea already. So anyway, can we start? We've got 8. We need 94 people for Ken Roxon. Yeah, 94.
What?
That's going to be quick.
Why?
Boom.
Here we are.
Okay, here we are, ready.
Nice.
That was quick.
Yeah. Well, let's start with some,
Oh, no,
you know,
93.
softballs.
We lost one.
It's okay. Dustin Evans joined. We're
Oh,
over 100.
We're back. So,
Elliot,
yes.
you live in Italy now.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that. What's going on? You work at Reds. Do they actually, do you actually do something, or you just work on your cars and practice? And
I
what's the
mainly
story?
do like testing and development. So I kind of work on my cars mainly during the day, during the week, if I'm not at the track. I help out, but it's not technically work. I just do it just for helping them, really. If it's really busy. But like I said, I'm mainly at the track when the weather's good, developing new stuff. Sometimes I like get your orders and mess with them a bit.
Even my orders. That's why my orders are always wrong. You pack them. They're like, Elliot, another JQ order.
Oh, again? Well, no, actually, they're not that often.
Or you put aside special engines for me.
Yeah.
Sawdust.
Yeah.
Ah,
Let's
this one's
save
gonna
this
be
one.
perfect.
This one has a mysterious flame out issue. We don't know what's going on. Let's save it for JQ.
Just put a new
You know,
head
it'd
on
be a
it.
good
and
idea
go.
if I get him to like, I could get Mario to like engrave like DQ on the head or something, you know.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. This is really bad. So, you do a lot of testing.
Yeah.
You do some wrenching, you practice, you have a track right by the...
Yeah, right by the
Factory.
factory. So anything kind of, so like the next engine coming out, I'll be doing like the testing development for that, where like Marco and Mario do design work and we work together, and so we prepare it for like the next season or the new motor that we're coming out. You know, it's kind
So
of the deal.
it sounds like a pretty fun job then.
Yeah.
Living
Someone's
the dream.
got to do it, you know.
Living the
Living
dream.
the
Are
dream.
you living your dream?
Yeah, but someone's
Yeah.
got to do it.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
You know, but,
So when you know how Reds provide pre-broken in engines, do you do that?
Yeah, there's two types. So you have like my race ready ones, and then you have Mario's, which is like a standard pre-broken in engine. So I'll go a little bit further. I'll go to the track and I'll run like a few more. I do like 2 litres through the engine, because when they're just broken in, they're still tight. So you need to break them in a bit more. But with
Okay.
my ones, you could turn up to like this race or any race and just run.
Yeah. Sounds good. Look, there's some village idiot in the background.
Who's that guy?
Your job, Joe.
Oh, that's my joke. What about you,
He
Frenchie?
was actually defending you
Where?
earlier.
Yeah,
You
it
were?
was. Yeah.
We did
Where?
meet in
On
a
that-
strange place.
We met in
I
a strange
admit.
place.
What happened?
We met in
when
the
When
toilet.
you two hit each other,
Yeah.
and
I was.
the replay showed that it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't your fault.
Well, I mean,
I was
if I was a
as
better
shocked
driver-
as you were.
if I was a better driver, I could have avoided it.
Well, not really, because you hit the pipe and bounced into him, you see. I give you the benefit of the doubt you were trying to give him some space,
Hey,
and you ran out of
I
time.
did. Who was the third guy?
Oh, I didn't know at the time. It's all on the replay, so you can look at it. We showed it 3 or 4 times.
Because I blame
It's
that guy.
exciting.
I
Oh,
blame
he's been
that
taking screenshots of it. I've seen every
Yeah.
step right up
Yeah.
to the point.
guy. Yeah. Anyway,
That's why we're here. Oh,
it's a race
That's
now.
maybe why.
Oh, are we back?
We're back. Okay, so Frenchie. There's a bit of a love-hate relationship going on here because
True.
you always are the guy that bumps me out of a main or whatever. Like we're in the last
Yeah.
chance, we're in a semi. It doesn't matter.
I'm just going to move back.
It doesn't matter what the race is. If I'm bumping up, I know I don't even need to hear an announcement. I know you're behind me. Okay? But recently, you've made some good strides and you've improved your results, I feel. Like
I
maybe
stepped up, I think.
You're taking a more serious or professional approach, I feel. I don't know why. Can we stop Nick from calling me? So, tell us about your life situation. So, Bootsy is living in Italy now, working at Reds. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm living in France. I got a kid for a year and a half now. I'm still doing it professionally since 2009, I think. I stopped working and then I'm fully committed to racing. But yeah, I didn't change the way I work. It's still, I'm going to the track as much as I can, get as ready as I can. But it's just I figure out that the package I'm running, it takes time to figure out what you're running. Like, you were right when you say that I changed too often sometimes, and you know, you need at least a year to figure out how everything got together. And then now it's 3 years with J Concepts, TLR, and RC Concepts. So I think it's just needed time to put everything together, and now I feel really confident with the package I drive, so I can push it a little further.
Do you feel like if your package included balls, you'd be faster?
For sure, if I would have balls, it would be better.
See? I told you guys.
No, even he made a really good teaser, so I had to watch the full video. Like, not the full video, but like he said I needed balls, and it's pretty true because I need the car to be lazy. I need the car to be, really lazy around neutral and really aggressive when I go on the gas. So I think it fits my driving style pretty well.
See, you heard it here first a few weeks ago. Saboya likes to play with balls.
Oh look, Liam Galvin. Where is your team manager?
Working.
He said he's working.
Yeah.
I thought he works for you.
Well, apparently not. He's got more important jobs to do, apparently, than be here
You can't blame him, no.
at Neo. So,
So I think you were right. I think that I made X-Ray make the pivot ball steering because I wanted it. So when I signed with X-Ray, they knew I would need it once. We tried every single combination. I was always faster with the pivot ball steerings, and I'm asking TLR to make it.
okay, wait. So you made X-Ray make it, then they made it. What happened there? Did you leave X-Ray or the
Yeah, I left
contract ended,
X-Ray
or
because I
why?
had different opportunities with hot bodies. Back in the days, I had my company and I wanted to make distribution and to secure a living for the next 10, 15 years.
Okay.
Not being only a driver because I'm already 31.
But then that didn't work out either. What happened
No,
there?
because I couldn't trust those people. So, you know, when they said something, I couldn't really trust them, so it went backward. Yeah.
So then that never happened.
That never happened, so I went like, okay. And then I switched to RC Concept, and they kicked me out just one day. So
Because you had to run the Ryan, I think, right?
it was not in my contract at all. So nothing was written in my contract. I had a car contract and an engine contract, and I was not happy with the engine, so I said,
Yeah,
I have another.
Apparently you wasn't professional enough.
No.
So okay, let's figure this out now. So basically, you switching all those teams has been partially bad luck, like bad timing, wrong place, wrong time, because you went to Durango, right?
Yeah.
Durango, I can't
Then
remember. X-Ray,
And
Hot
then
Buddies,
and then TLR.
TLR.
Yeah.
I was with him at Durango actually.
Yeah.
You were too.
Was you there?
So what
longer
happened
than me,
there?
Was you, or did we go together?
No, but
You-
same time I think, pretty much.
You were both at Durango.
But I left earlier, I think.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Yeah, I left Durango because on paper it was a really good deal. I mean, they had the factory, they had what X-Ray has now. They had factory, they had the drivers to make the development, and
They wanted to be professional with it,
Yeah.
but they wouldn't listen.
Right.
They hired all these people, they pay all our salaries to do development and promotion stuff, and they get us down for meetings, and we put out all our ideas, and they're all pretty much similar, as we was all like within, racing each other, and we knew what we wanted out of the car, but they didn't want to do it.
Anthony, you're a puss. Why don't you come to Neo, Anthony? Shame on you, you American snowflake. Should we cover that now? Should we move on to that? So
What's the snowflake situation?
What do you think about all these snowflakes crying about the track? Oh, it's an old track. It's someone's home track. We can't go there because we're not going to win. Like, don't you feel like it's a shame that the Americans didn't show up here?
They're gonna show up next year.
Well, I don't like it when they're home tracked, but even though both my Euros wins have been on someone's home track,
Yeah.
so
And
do
when
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
when
it's more
Europeans
challenging
go
for
over
sure.
to America, yeah, it's not their home tracks because they put new layouts in, but it's way different from racing over here.
The facility here and the track is great. You know,
It's a world.
Yeah,
thing.
it's an amazing place, but like I was speaking to Phil earlier and stuff, like it doesn't quite feel. It's the wind. It doesn't really feel like a Neo buggy, you know.
Yeah,
because I suppose
we aren't
the
used to
tradition
it.
of going. Yeah, exactly. You go to England. All right, it's cold, but you know it was the facility.
It's what it is. I mean, I had the chat with my mechanic yesterday, and I was like, it looks like a Euros warm-up.
Exactly.
Not
It's
even
like
a-
not everyone's quite here yet. You know,
Yeah.
like everyone's just sorting stuff out for the event that's going to come. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about this too, and there's some Finnish guys, for example, this is their first Neo. So this is all they know. They haven't been to the other one. So if this keeps on going, then this will be their Neo experience.
Yeah.
And this is a good experience too. It's just different. So we who have been to Harper Adams, we still have that image in our mind. But for the new people, this is Neo. So,
Yeah, I mean it
I
does
don't know.
suck, but Phil said, well, it was this or nothing. So
Yeah. And we prefer this.
Yeah, of course. We're end of March. I mean,
it's
like
supposed
pouring
to be
down
nice
back
weather.
home, and then it's 25 plus here. We are driving. I mean, we
Yeah.
had some drops today, but still,
Drops.
It's just, yeah.
Drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And another thing, I feel that NeoBuggy as a website helped 8-scale racing a lot because it gave us a platform. So we had, before NeoBuggy, where would you go for 8-scale results? There wasn't really much going on.
Yeah.
Then we had race coverage, videos, pit walkabouts, all this promotion for us drivers. You know, our cars, under the hoods. No one else was doing that at that time when NeoBuggy started.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like NeoBuggy as a website did so much for us, then we should give back to them. They struggled, they couldn't hold the race. They moved it to Spain. I think people should show up, you know?
That's why we're here.
I think though, like drivers, including me, we can be a bit snobby with things like that. Where if the track's not perfect or there's a certain reason, you find an excuse and you explode that excuse, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like here,
To prove
people
a point.
testing. You find you find an excuse before you've even started,
Right.
so that whatever the result is, you've got an excuse.
Yeah, so you don't look bad.
So
you don't need to blame yourself.
If they've been here testing, you're like, well, you know, they've been here testing. Or if you beat them, you go, whoa, what do you thought you've been testing? It's
Yeah.
like,
It's all about
Yeah.
ego, I think. It's
Yeah.
just,
It's a win-win then.
and we're all the same,
Yeah.
including me.
Okay, so everybody, we haven't been reading the questions. So please post your questions again.
What did Colin say? I missed that.
Colin, you had a question? Let's go.
Hey, Colin.
What else? What else?
After that.
So which one of you hates me more? I just took you out.
Yeah, man, it wasn't.
We had, I think, the best time on the track today. Like
Who?
you let
Me
me
and you?
go. Yeah, today you let me go like 3 times.
Where was
No
that?
no crash.
Are you sure
nothing.
that was
You know
me?
what we should do, right? We should start like a graph of how many times like Joseph fucks people's races up and have like each race, you know, he could go. We
Each
could have,
racer?
we could have like an active table, he's, you know, like up and down and stuff, you know, through the season.
Live.
You
Wait,
could have a hate chart.
Hate chart. Wait.
So we can start through the season, right? So obviously at DNC you'd be like at your fucking maximum point.
Wait. Remind me now. Where did we race together? In Nitro? In Nitro.
I
Qualifiers.
think it was Nitro. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
In the practice this morning, I saw you like 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
And you kept opening.
Yeah,
Opening.
Tim.
I think.
He's like luring you in.
I'm luring
I'm
him
gonna
in.
get you.
JQ, do you care to comment on taking out Elliot when you were jacking around with that other guy the last qualifier?
There's the question.
There's the question. Well, I asked
It
for
starts
questions.
well.
Okay, this is my opinion. I have screenshots. I have proof. This other dude, I don't know who it was. He was on the grass. and he just T-boned me into the dust. So then he's ahead of me, I'm behind him, and Elliot's behind me, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go, into the chicane, 3 cars wide. And
It was the most difficult part of the track.
I tried letting Elliot by, like I slowed down, I clipped the pipe, bounced into him. I was like, that's embarrassing. So I should have just gone for it, I think. I ran out of talent there. Jakey, who's your next target to take out? Well, fucking Captain Club Race is not here, so...
This is your team manager, he wants to know.
Yeah, he needs to know.
Good
would
work.
be good.
Good work.
Would be good.
Who would be Wolanka?
Wolanka. Everyone wants to take Wolanka out for some reason, right?
I don't know. He's
I'll
a pretty
take one.
aggressive
I'll
driver,
take one
that's
for the
sure.
team. I don't know if
Same,
he's in
right?
my.
I've had my fair share of takeouts from him,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Let's catch up.
It's like a different coloured body shell, Jake.
Yeah,
you know?
Hey,
It's the white version
It's
of
the white.
JQ.
listen. This guy's a JQ driver, and he says, "Renault and Elliot, please slap JQ for me."
Damn.
That's the kind of people we have.
He
on
did
the
buy
team.
me a beer, so.
Yeah, we can't do that now. I mean, maybe tomorrow.
And it's a guilt beer, obviously,
Yeah.
but you know.
I still had it, so we feel guilty for something else.
Colin has no questions. He just misses talking shit to us Muppets.
Thanks, Colin.
Hey, by the way, I have a question. Why didn't you go to DNC? You
What?
went to Japan. What the hell?
I know. You have to do what you got to do sometimes.
But why Japan? What was it? MP10?
Who knows?
Who
Was
knows?
there an MP10?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I can't say, can I?
I think you were testing something.
Well, I obviously wasn't testing a boat. So it was clearly a car of some sort.
Okay. The worlds are coming up. Yeah. What about TLR? I heard some rumors. There's a new one.
We have a few things coming.
Does it have balls? You look happy.
No.
Maybe no. Americans
No,
wouldn't
because
say that.
it
I
still
can't
has
imagine it would come.
it still has to look like a TLR,
Right.
but we figure out on the computer that we can make something
More similar to
more similar
a ball
to a
setup.
pivot ball without looking like a pivot ball.
We
Right.
can have squares instead.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have like
Square
fake
balls.
balls. Fake balls.
Yeah.
Okay. So a new Kyosho MP10 confirmed and a new TLR with
Whoa,
fake
whoa.
balls.
You do exaggerate, don't you?
No, JQ, why are you faster with the e-buggy then? There's no way I was faster with the e-buggy, okay? No way.
You're in the A in e-buggy, no, aren't you? It's the
Am I?
nitro.
Nitro? What?
Like
Is that-
air qualifier.
air qualifier, yeah.
In what?
Nico Capalbo. JQ Renault, hi from Mendoza, Argentina.
Nice.
Hi, Nico. Whoever the hell you are, I don't know. Massive hate shot. Okay, we need to catch up with the
Yeah,
comments.
someone needs to come up with this hate chart.
So explain the concept. I didn't quite understand. So
We could have your head,
yeah,
because it's already like a hated look, you know.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
millions.
It's millions.
Let's make
Brian
some bids.
Mayfield, what the hell? No Americans because all the companies have representatives there already, and it's very expensive to travel over there. Oh yeah, like Neo in UK where everyone always went, or DNC where Europeans go to.
That's a very diplomatic answer.
I
I
didn't
think
even
this
know-
Ryan Mayfield must be what's his face?
Jason.
Jason Rona.
Yeah, because
There's no way.
Yeah,
It is Jason.
Ryan Mayfield couldn't spell all
Yeah.
that.
I don't
String
know.
that sentence
I
together.
didn't
There's
even
no
know
way.
Ryan was on Facebook actually.
Right? Which Neo do you prefer? I guess, do you prefer Harper Adams or this?
I think both are good.
Ask me on Sunday.
Sunday.
Excuses once again. Once again.
So, Renault, what was TLR's response to wanting pivot ball suspension? Doesn't look American enough.
No, it's just. I think you had it right when you talked about balls in your live last time. I think when you have C-hub or spindles, you can adjust every single thing that you want.
Yeah.
And it's not like if you want to change camber or kingpin angle, you just move everything together. So
Yeah.
I think your description of it was pretty good.
You have actually run Mugen too, at one point.
Yeah,
What's your opinion between the balls, like that Savoy likes, and the C-hub, the
Square balls?
you know, us men like C-hubs. So, what's your opinion there?
I think they're easier to drive.
Which one?
The balls.
The balls, yeah.
When you're carrying balls, you tend to get around the track differently.
Right. it's like a smooth.
You can
like,
push harder when you have balls.
Right.
I think, yeah.
When you're carrying some balls in the car, you can lean on it a bit more.
Okay. You can lean on it and push harder.
The car is easy to drive, and I think it floats more across the track though, so you have to like drive it harder. Where that's kind of my style, and Renault's, you know, we're quite hard drivers, although I'm probably a bit harder driver than you.
So you can come harder into the corner.
Yes, Joseph.
Okay, with the balls.
Have you ever tried it?
I've tried.
You
actually,
made your decision, but have you ever tried that on your car? Just changing
on
the
my
front?
car.
Yeah.
No, actually not on my car. I've run Mugen, and back in the
He's
day,
not a ball lover.
Ishima, but Ishima was pretty much like the Mugen. So I've run.
The Mugen guys would be ashamed, I think.
What?
the Ishima car was pretty much like the Mugen.
It was because we put all Mugen parts on it.
Oh, okay.
So it was.
So it's an associate. I mean,
Yeah, I wanted to say the same thing.
The blue Mugen.
did I say that?
Oh God, we have to move on. We have to catch up here. Tell Elliot we gone down the bar at the bottom of the road, and we got his phone.
Okay.
That's your dad, okay? Dad has your phone. Aye. Renault's beer is ready to say sorry in the final. Oh, because something's gonna happen. You know what? I made a decision. So we're gonna be in the same semi-final, right?
Nothing's done yet.
We just.
If you've got
That's
3
it.
more
Yeah,
qualifiers,
we are.
Yeah.
There's no way you bump and I don't. It's just not gonna happen. Either
We can
bu-
bump
Either we
together.
both bump,
I don't see any
or
problem
then I
with
bump.
that.
I'm done with this bullshit. Okay.
if he bumps and you don't, are you going to change the radio off?
I'll actually. You know what?
Yes.
Let's put it this way.
Yes.
Let's put it this way.
I'm gonna.
If
I'm
you-
gonna say,
Do you know
No,
what
let's
someone's
say
going to
it's
do
so
now? I
hard.
reckon have all the radios and
No.
someone's going to Photoshop like a special JQ safety
Yeah.
lock system
No.
on the radio.
just a plastic
If
thing that
he-
you pop on it.
a cover to stop him.
If he is bumping, and I'm the next guy, then I will for sure, so I can bump.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see. So, any more questions?
What did he say? Can I have?
A JQ hat.
You don't want
What? Savoya, why the Kyosho shocks? Oh! Oh!
That was tough.
Oh, no. I actually saw a good picture. There was a picture of your car, and then someone wrote, well, got the right shocks for the fast lap or something. What was it? Something like that.
bumps.
So, what's going on there?
No, it's just that we tested a few things with TLR and we got some prototype parts, but it was not fully ready and I would say reliable. I mean, because it was a different coating on the shaft and all that. So I like the Kyosho shocks because I feel that the car is a little bit better in the bumps,
Yeah?
but the quality is so terrible. I mean,
On the Kyosho shock.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
when I rebuild my TLR
It is, right?
shocks.
You get
When I-
special stuff?
When I rebuild my TLR shocks, I just close the cap. The oil is always clean, and it's so easy to put it together. But with those shocks, I don't figure it out. It's always leaking. The oil is dark after
Do they
5
still
minutes.
have the clip to secure the O-ring?
Yeah.
On what, the couch?
Oh my god.
So why'd you run them?
Just because the shaft is a 3.5 and the TLR is 4. So
Too big, you know?
I feel, yeah, we need balls and small shafts.
Yeah.
That's what.
Balls and I like that.
No, but I think we're working on it. So it's the few things that we're working on.
So Colin says, it's crazy. As soon as you get good drivers on your live podcast, you get a lot more people to view it. Thanks, guys. You're making me famous.
Is it?
You know, the
What
truth
was your
is...
top?
How many views
Yeah,
did you have
how many views
before?
did you have
You-
before?
50?
about this.
Oh, okay.
This is about
Okay,
this.
so we're not better than you then.
No. But see, I'm just tired about talking about me and how good I am. You know, I want to bring someone else on here.
I'm glad you said that.
Can I talk about how good they are, you know? Switch it up a bit.
What's that? Neo Race. What's that?
We need more beer.
Yeah, we do.
We're dry already.
Message Phil.
Well,
It's
I
gotta,
mean, it would
Someone
be
it's gotta
great.
cost you a lot of money though.
Kan du hämta öl åt oss?
Ja,
3 stycken.
det är absolut.
I just used up all my
Guys,
budget.
beer
I
now.
don't have any euros.
I don't have any
He had a
euros on
pile
me.
of coins like that, and he went to the bar like, how many can I get with
Yeah,
that?
I just
You know?
got. Can you imagine? I just got 3. I got so lucky.
That's like race budget for the year out.
Out. How are we gonna get more beers now? We need to figure this out.
I don't have any euros.
Who has
We
euros?
use the walkie-talkies there. I'm sure one at the bar. There must be one at
It's
the
linked
bar.
to the bar, for sure.
Free beer.
Failed
Yeah.
to race control, failed to race control.
Fail to raise control. Good. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. That's
I guess
awesome.
this radio is over there. So
Yeah,
it's
so
failed,
it doesn't right either.
No.
Maybe on the speaker on the track.
Speaker, yeah.
Yeah, speaker. We're
Wait,
gonna
you
announce on the
line up?
speaker that we need beers in race control.
So who's this? He's asking here, right?
What?
Who is your lineup? Oh, okay. So
For this year's Neo Podium. Okay, we all say who's the podium. Okay. I think
well, no, that's weird.
Failed to race control. Failed to race
I'm not gonna be on the
control.
podium. I can say, right?
Yeah, but I've got a good chance. I hope of being there. So it'd be a
Yeah,
bit
man.
weird for me asking when saying.
Well, do you think you're gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you win, and then
I wouldn't be here.
All here for
I can
Okay,
go-
so it's like it's Robert, Canas, David, you. We need more beers, Phil. Could you please
You
get
left
us?
your walkie-talkie. You wasted a journey up
No,
there.
I was doing an interview.
Could you please get us 3 more large beers?
Hey, I'm not your beer wench.
Do you have euros?
He's even asked you to pay for it.
Do you have euros? And Stefan will go. He said he would
I've come
go.
up with a great idea, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, a live hate chart
Hate chart.
for Joseph. So on the race, the chart could be like live active. So like DNC would have been like at his peak, you know.
Yeah.
And then like the next race, he might if he's like a nice guy, and then he might go
It's
down
like
a
the
bit.
top 25, but just for him.
After today, he'd
No,
get
but
another
it could,
spike.
you know what? It could also be like, who hates me the most? So it's like
Yeah.
after the last qualifier, you would have like
Oh.
shot up. So like
No,
Boots
but,
is
and
winning,
then if he hacks you, it gives like 10 points bonus.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if I hack him, if he hacks me, he goes down because he like feels better. About
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
You went,
So
yeah, he
that could
unloaded.
actually work,
Yeah.
like a top 25 hate chart.
So anyone out there who can do that, who's good on a computer, make it up and let's post it
Yeah.
up.
Okay. No chart is big enough to hold all that info, says Liam. Oh God. How are those beers coming along, Phil?
Yeah, great.
Great. God.
All sorts coming out.
Thirsty work this.
Yeah, it's pretty dry in Spain, right?
Yeah, we definitely need another round, and then we can finish this off. Takes mans to say, I just said it 45 comments ago. Oh, he must be talking about expensive flights to Spain. Oh God,
Okay.
we need to catch up.
Oh, you
So,
missed some good questions.
Phil,
Yeah.
Phil,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do you think about this Neo? Like, how do you feel? How do you rate this?
How do you feel, Phil?
How do you feel, Phil?
I feel
Yeah.
pretty good. I wish that obviously there were a bit more people here. That would be more fun, more of a challenge, I guess, as well.
Mm.
I think it's great. So many people have come, and you top guys as well. I have no regrets about moving the race.
He said you top guy. He included me.
He pointed at us too.
God damn it. Anyway,
It's a collective, you know, my buddies.
Paid you to come.
yeah.
Poor Joseph.
Fuck's
No,
sake.
no, I think it's good. I like the track, I like the venues. I think Brian and Oscar and the whole family, they do a wonderful job. They're really committed to the race.
I do like the posts on Facebook today. Like as soon as there was like a little speck of rain, everyone's like,
Ah.
"This wouldn't have happened
Yeah,
in
yeah,
England."
yeah.
Trust me, it would have happened in England.
Yeah.
It's just we had a roof on it. That was all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always going to happen. Like,
No,
you
but
know, give
I
it-
think what people don't really think about is the next Worlds might be there.
Mm.
So you
I think
know,
highly
if-
likely.
Where?
Here.
Here? Really?
Apparently,
that's maybe what
That's
the
after
American
Australia.
are not thinking about. The track's
Ah,
gonna be the same
after
in 3 or
Australia?
4 years.
Isn't it supposed to go this
Here we
south?
are.
You have
Come on
beers?
in. Come on, join the
Do you have any
Facebook Live.
beers?
No? You don't want to join?
No. For you.
For me?
Ah, he's feeling it for
We-
sure.
Sure.
Okay. How
It was him that hacked you maybe on the track.
Right, maybe.
Me.
Okay, we got more beer. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Thanks.
So anyway, Phil, before you leave, just one thing, exclusive here on Facebook Live.
Here we go.
And Brian's
Is
here.
there? Yeah, you too. You
Yep.
too. Brian's here from the track, so we have everybody
Leave the
here.
guy hanging.
Everybody is here now. So obviously, this has been a success for us Europeans, at least. Is there going to be one next year?
I hope so. I can't answer that question
hope.
now. Yeah.
Okay, so they both say they hope so. So yes.
This is like a critical question because this is like the track owner.
Yeah.
And then it's Phil's race. So
And
it's kind of a difficult question.
as you just heard, as you just heard, the Worlds might be here after Australia. Even though I thought it was supposed to go to South America or something.
Are you trying to
Coming
get the
to
Worlds
Europe?
here?
I don't know. I mean,
We try to make. Oh, sorry.
Go.
Talk,
You can go.
Yep. We try to make the works here after Australia, but it's not clear because probably was to Brazil or Argentina.
Right, that's what I thought.
Custom rules.
Oh, really?
But after
We
that,
don't
it's
know
Europe.
at the moment. We don't know at the
For
moment.
the next, I mean,
The next
that's
at,
Europe.
the next
It'll be
at
South
Europe
America.
will be here. The most
It's
possible.
close. Okay, and if the Worlds was here, would you change the layout a lot or keep it close to the same?
We
or
are
what
thinking
would you
to
do?
change the layout to the next year, but it's too big. We need to think
Yeah,
what we made.
Well, you need to confirm you have the Worlds
Yeah.
first.
right. Okay, so there,
so
all you
Neo
snowflakes
is a good
out there.
practice for World Championship.
You better show up to Neo next year.
Play up, Phil. Come on.
3 beers.
Advertise. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I think the level
check.
is higher in Europe now.
Oh, wait, let's think about DNC.
I think so.
I think
DNC.
so.
Yeah.
At the moment, I
last
think
results.
the European drivers are more strong.
No, they're faster because they have
Not
gyros.
faster, more
They have
strong.
gyros.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
of
have the
course.
technological
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not me,
Gyros.
but you guys. And Elliot, why didn't you go to DNC? We could have had an all-European podium.
Oh, I forgot my gyro.
Fuck's sake.
But we've been handing out gyros with numbers here. Yeah, you know,
Instead of t-shirts, right?
MP10.
He was
MP10
in Japan
Yeah.
during the
Yeah.
No, I didn't go.
gyro. You had the new technology
Bye-bye.
going on.
Okay.
See you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Phil.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next year at Neo. I'm gonna bring the Americans
We're
too.
still dry.
I'll bring some beers because I technically owe you €10 because you won't be doing the last man standing.
No?
You'll probably be in the top 15, so.
Okay, thanks.
Crash more.
Yeah, please bring 3 beers. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
So you already paid for the last man standing because you thought you wouldn't be in the top
Yeah, I
15?
did. Because you win 200 there.
So
I'm
much
like,
confidence.
of course I'm gonna make it. Then I can win more
He
money.
can actually drive back to his hotel
Yes.
instead of getting a lift, you know?
Yeah.
He
I'm like,
can
how am I
fill
gonna
the
get
van.
gas? I have to drive all the way. You know why? You know why I'm staying in Spain for 6 weeks? Because I can't
cheap.
afford to go back. Those fucking toll roads and all that.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh my! It's so expensive. Fill up the tank,
You know,
100
I was
euros.
scared. I was on my sofa one night and he was like, I'm in Lyon. I was like, oh no.
I even
Is he
think.
there?
I'm gonna sleep on my sofa.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was in Lyon a little while ago for a race.
Really? I told him. I told him I'm in
Yeah.
Lyon.
Yeah.
I was thinking about stopping by. I was actually already in the hotel.
It was
I
actually
messing.
snowing when I was there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
It was
would
inside,
have
it
been
didn't
nice. I
matter.
was ready to go live, but
Yeah?
yeah.
Like I did with Robert in Barcelona. I should have stopped by. But I took the wrong freeway. Well, not wrong. It was probably cheaper. The other way, you know? You could choose like Lyon or the other
Yeah.
way. I went the other way. Okay. What's the difference between a trailing
He's
pivot
enjoying
ball
it.
suspension and a
Just see
non-trailing?
laughing.
That's a question for you because you like
I
balls.
missed that one.
So you know
Trailing, yeah.
inline
okay.
and trailing.
Mhm.
What's the difference? Have you tried that? With X-ray maybe?
No, not with X-ray. We, for example, we have it on the two-wheel drive 10 scale, and we can move the hub back and forward.
Mm.
So you just basically change the way the steering is gonna work. So we move the wheel back on carpet, and we move it. No, we move it forward on carpet, and we move it back on dirt. So just give more or less steering.
So smoother with
Yeah.
trailing.
Yep.
Okay. So this must be a fake Ryan Mayfield profile. Like someone must have created a Ryan Mayfield
Oh,
profile,
but
right?
the
The
tone,
beer-
the
the
tone
beer-
has changed though.
Now it looks like an awesome track. I wish I was there drinking a beer with you guys.
The beer comment might be true though.
The beer comment, yes. But still, it's like somehow,
Maybe someone just knows how to act like him.
I don't know.
You know.
It's too polite somehow. It doesn't seem like it.
There will be F-bombs everywhere.
Broken radio.
There's some man's fanboy here. Jake, you try not to put your mouth too close to the balls. I mean your phone. Your voice gets too loud. Ah.
Too big head.
Try sitting in the same room as him.
Oh God.
For a JQ to win, JQ would have to let Robert drive his what? His car.
Renzo, what's that? That'd be his car. Oh. TLR shocks are always clean when rebuilding, but they don't work.
They do.
I've got
do.
a
I have them
discussion.
on my
I've got a
email.
discussion.
Okay.
We have a stick hater in the room.
You had sticks?
You hate sticks, right?
You've been reading my blog, haven't you?
You hate sticks. And I think I proved you wrong twice.
It's actually Degani. Me and Degani, when we have our drives home from Vegas, we think about blog topics and stuff. We're like, stick radios, dude. They're never gonna win anything, right?
Yeah.
And it's like Ungaro. We're like, fuck
Yeah.
you, fuck.
I tell you, sticks are coming back.
No, then Neil Craig too.
In UK,
You know what the
sure.
funniest thing is?
Do you know there's been more world champions with stick radios than there has steering?
That's fake news.
Yeah, but we can do the same
Work it out.
statistics with white wheels or yellow wheels. It's just the
Uh,
driver.
What did Masami use?
He cheated with
Hey,
his batteries
what did he
and
use?
stuff.
What did he use?
stuff. Sticks.
Kalari?
Sticks.
Oh. Who else?
It's just wrong. What was I gonna say?
The first toy car I had, it had sticks though.
Oh no, I had steering wheel.
Sticks
Yeah.
and balls.
I actually did kind of like a year and a half with a steering wheel, so I can drive both.
Yeah, that's funny because you drove my car once with steering wheel.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and-
fuck, he's driving it better than me with the
And
steering
I
wheel.
was like a second lap faster than you.
Then you were.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
And
I
then
went
he-
back out
and
there.
So
and
he went
punched it.
straight away. So he was out. He's like, "My car's good. It's not the car. It's the driver."
Oh.
Yeah, he screenshot the lap times and then like,
I knew.
who drove my
I knew.
car? It's actually.
Oh, now we
pretty
know.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say who did it.
No, you didn't say, but it was
Ah,
obvious.
It was only for a bit of
Yeah.
fun.
Because
Yeah.
you say that it was a stick guy.
He liked my car, dudes. See?
What's this? Boots Savoy, your honest opinion on
Captain
Captain
Arsehole
Arsehole
next
next year.
He just called you Captain Asshole. Yeah. Come on, then.
Come on.
No, I told you, like, first time, I think it was back in 2015 when we were at the Euros in 10 scale. You were driving this Schumacher car, was it?
Is that obvious?
I don't know. And I told you, like, oh, you were in the main, so you were actually a pretty good driver. But then,
And then he took me out. Every one.
Every final.
Every one.
Go.
Graph, here we go.
Go. See?
back to it.
I think you do say what you think, and I think you say what a lot of people want to say.
They just don't have the balls to say.
Yeah.
No, they
I mean,
have.
but obviously
They work
you
for
can.
someone at least,
Yeah.
so
No,
they
but-
can't really
yeah.
say it.
You say it right,
That's the
but
thing.
you can also be a dick, and I guess you come across because you speak your mind as a dick.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think for you, it's either we love you or we hate
You're
you.
Marmite.
But
Marmite.
That's your nickname. You're Marmite.
You're
Please.
Marmite.
You love it or you hate it.
Exactly. There's no in between. It's like one
It's
or
not.
the other.
I've never heard anyone go, "Nah, he's okay." It's
Yeah.
either he's a fucking dick,
Yeah.
or no, I really like the guy.
Yeah.
So what about you then?
Me?
No.
What
you
I think
I'm
of
a
you?
dick?
You can't say he's okay.
You can't say it on
You
camera.
can't say he's okay.
See? He just walked right into that one. That's
This was
really
a
good.
trap.
I just
Yeah,
said.
knew it was a trap.
What about you, Frenchie?
No, it's
Say
just,
nothing. Say nothing.
I don't.
Listen to this
I
politician.
don't hate you anymore.
Anymore.
Which is good.
Okay.
Which is
No,
good.
I don't hate
No,
you.
it's just that.
We just have our disagreements, which is
You
I
live
have
on
with
your track.
everyone, and I think everyone at some point has a disagreement with someone, but that's just racing, you know.
I mean,
Like earlier, I was like, "Fuck, JQ again! It's that green car!" And then I was like, "All right, it wasn't technically all your fault, but it was, and it wasn't." You know.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Ran
And
out
then he
of
comes
talent.
over. He's like, "Do you want a beer? I have all the screenshots here. Look.
Just
I'm
proving
like,
my
"Alright,
innocence.
Okay.
Okay, so what real cars do you drive?
Me,
Yeah. What real car do you drive now?
I have.
Ferrari or Lambo?
I have the same colour as a
We're
Ferrari.
not working for JQ, so we don't have those cars.
Right. Opals and
I heard you have
Maybe-
millions of dollars.
so
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
Or me? Let's address this. This really
Because
pisses
I had a
me
chat
off.
with Hara, and he was like, JQ offered me a sponsorship and he says that I'm not gonna get paid for 3 years, but then I'm gonna earn millions.
Well, that's not exactly how it went.
Pretty much.
Well, that's not exactly the deal.
No?
But let's address this fact that people think I'm rich.
Oh,
Have you heard that?
No, I thought he was a peasant. But
I am pretty. That's more like it. See, Elliot knows. Listen to this man. People think I'm rich and I'm just playing around with my parents' money and traveling the world. You haven't heard these rumors?
yeah, I've heard that rumor.
Yeah.
I heard that.
So is it true?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no.
Okay.
I don't get it. I mean, you can be a gypsy if you want. And then you can travel the world and race RC.
Well, you are kind of a bit though. You do a lot of travelling. Although travellers nowadays don't tend to travel, but
Right, yeah.
you're a man
I
of the
don't
road
know.
now.
I don't
aren't you?
know. Like, I think you can do this RC thing without a whole lot of money. You just have to make other sacrifices down the road. Like, you have a family, a house, probably. I don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Exactly.
So you don't have to be rich. You can just choose what you want to do and do it. Right?
So what car have you got?
Yeah, so what car? You didn't answer, did you? Your cars. Real cars. What do you drive?
I got a Q5
What the hell's that?
Audi.
Audi Q5. And you?
I have a Focus RS.
Focus RS. Sounds very rally-like that.
I like fast.
You like fast. It's red then, like a Ferrari?
It is red actually.
Yeah.
Funny you
Nice.
should say that.
I have 2 race vans. One in America, one in Europe.
What happens to these race fans when they just get like abandoned somewhere?
Yeah,
What do you
5
mean?
months.
When you arrive,
7
Well,
months on
when
when I
you
go-
arrive, do you have to go to like them places? What are they called? Where they keep them in like these, not storage places, but like where
Well-
they take them off
For
the
the,
road.
like for the boats.
You have to pay to get like impound. Is it an
No,
impound?
no. So it's at my friend's house in America, and then back home in Finland, it was supposed to be indoors, but it wasn't. So it was outside in the snow, and my mom had put the handbrake on. Oh
I think
God,
she's watching actually.
that was bad because my handbrake it like I don't know, rusted, froze, whatever, jammed on, so my left rear wheel didn't turn. When I got back. So imagine this: I get back and there's fucking snow everywhere. It's cold. I'm pissed off anyway because I'm
This
back
van
home.
you're here with now.
Yeah, and then I want to leave and it just doesn't go. Like the wheel doesn't turn. I'm like, oh, it's freezing. I have to get the wheel off and smash the brake and figure out how to get it. Oh my God, it was a nightmare.
Welcome to Europe.
It's not always, welcome to Europe. It's not always easy, but just do it. Don't know if it's been asked who's going to win. Well, Elliot's going to win, and who did you think's going to win? You going to win?
If it rains, I got a good shot.
Okay, if it rains, Renault wins. If it's dry, Elliot
It's a hard
wins.
question to ask, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's pretty tight in the front, you know. So
Renault, are there any new springs for the TLR Truggy?
yeah, you can use the Evo, the new ones. If you go with the hardest one, I think it works pretty good on the truck. Yes.
The hardest ones,
Yep.
okay. What's your favorite beers? So what's your favorite beer?
I like. I'm more of a cider man.
Cider, man. Really?
I mean, I drink beer at track.
By
I
the way,
like
Back
Beck's.
home, they're all laughing
I like
about me
Beck's.
when I go to the bar and I get a cider. But yeah, I would agree on that.
I like cider, but
What about you?
Beck's
Renault?
or something like that.
I like white beer.
White,
Yeah,
blonde.
not white like Hoegaarden, those kind of things, but not like those commercial. Like if it's homebrew.
Like a wheat beer or?
Yeah, with beer, homebrew.
I like
Homebrew
Asahi.
cider. That's some serious stuff.
Asahi beer from Japan. That's the best one.
Yeah.
It is
you tried
pretty
it?
good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
You have that
what's the
with
other
sushi.
ones? Like the
Kirin.
no, you can get
That's
like,
what you
when you
just
get a
eat.
Oh,
when
I
you
know.
get a takeaway, you
I
get like
know, yeah.
Kingfisher,
There's another
Tiger
one.
beer. You have Tiger beer. Tiger beer is
Chinese.
good.
I had that.
But I don't know if
Isn't it
Chinese
Sapporo.
really Indian.
Type?
Sapporo? That's another Japanese one.
I know, but I know the Asahi one is good.
Okay, so when's Elliot's next US race?
Don't know.
You don't know?
No, maybe Silver State. I'd like to go.
Silver State is the same time as some other race.
Yeah.
Oh, Philippine Masters.
Oh, I'm not going to that.
No?
No, I'm not.
You going?
I'm not
Philippine
good enough.
Masters.
I'm not good enough.
You're not
Doing
good
10
enough?
scale. We have some Euros
No, I don't know.
running 10
Maybe.
scale back home.
I mean, there's so many races on there. It's like everyone's like, next year I'm going to put a race on. Oh, okay. You know, but don't worry, sponsors pay for it. Oh, everyone just go there then.
Let's talk 10 scale because you have been to the 10 scale Euros track, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna run J Concepts tires, and there's no additive allowed,
Nope.
right?
No, it's gonna be pop
Do
filming.
you
like
think
we
that's
had-
gonna be a issue?
No, because I ran that maybe a couple of weeks ago. I ran on the track, just get the tires out of the bag, put them on, and it was good. It was
Yeah.
better than the Pro Line that we had control tires at the French National. We had
Okay.
more grip, the car was good, so for sure we would have more grip, more traction with additive, but the car was really good without anything.
I was thinking maybe they should do like the Reedy.
Where is Tebow?
They should do like the Reedy, so we all use the same additive, because then the differences will be smaller. Everyone has good grip.
Yeah.
If someone does somehow manage to cheat, then it's not as noticeable, you know?
No, if we put the tires in a box like we did at the Worlds in China, it was really controlled and you couldn't do anything on the tires,
Okay.
even if you wanted. I mean, for example, last summer in Italy, you could do whatever you wanted on your tires through the day because you had your tires with you. But after the Worlds in China, I went back to Reims and I told them like, we need to get the tires in a box and you can't get them out. So it's supposed to be really
Thanks, Michelle.
controlled.
Michelle sent a message to Mick asking to bring 3 beers up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they went to the bar already.
Yeah, but they'd bring beers up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they should.
I
good.
doubt it, but you know.
Sounds good.
Choose between Renault or Elliott to contract next year. Well, Renault just said that he's happy with TLR. And
I'm having a pleasure.
he just went to Japan to test the MP10, so.
Yeah, you got millions though.
RC Racing, yeah, I got millions though. RC Racing
Nothing
TV.
for 3 years and
Not
millions.
yet. I
RC
have,
Racing
but
TV
not
should
yet.
set up a graphic for JQ-DQ incidents.
What's this? RC Racing.
Yeah.
That's kind of copying my chart. though,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you could do it. You know, like Japanese TV, where they have like crazy cartoons across the screen. You know, like when you're on the track, you know, as soon as you hit something, your face would like come out as a cartoon, like cha cha.
Or maybe like
I could do like a Mortal Kombat.
A cartoon-
and a driver.
cartoon bobblehead over the car as it goes around the track.
Like those jetpack samurai, you know?
Oh my god.
It would be funny.
What's going on here? No more good questions. Where are the beers? We need beers and then we can end this
We do
thing.
need beers, absolutely.
I need to leave already.
Yeah, that's the beer for you. You need to hold on. You go, that's it, it's game over.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch up with
Break
the
the seal.
comments here.
Wow. Oh, hang on.
Elliot, how is the engine? Marco is asking this.
Marco.
You have a special engine here?
No? WRX?
Now you say
Well, how
the
is it?
engine, not that engine. It
Yeah.
seems that it's
I
just
think it's just
How is it?
English.
What's going on then? There.
What's going on?
What are you running? Venturi,
He's
pipe?
concerned about me. That's all, he's just concerned.
Well,
he's
Venturi,
he's
pipe.
curious, he
What,
wants to
what are you
know.
running? What are
He
you
doesn't
running?
ask you though, have you noticed
Tell-
that?
He does. He does message me. He does message me. a lot.
Because he doesn't want to, because he knows what he'll find in your engine.
Do
He'll
I?
probably find like a piece of lump of dirt in it.
Yes!
Oh, we've only got 2.
Only 2?
Oh, two.
Yeah, but there's one more coming.
Okay.
Wow.
Guess
Look at
two.
that. Okay, we guessed, yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Refill
Um,
time.
What was that? Oh yeah, Venturi and pipe.
I'm
What do you
running
run?
I'm running 7mm Venturi,
Mhm.
Gen 2 one, so it's offset.
Yeah, offset one.
And Gen type. Oh,
You are?
Thank you.
Already starting.
Thank you,
And-
Brian. Thank you, Brian.
thank you, Brian. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you. Gracias.
De nada, hombre.
yeah, so I'm running 7mm Venturi and I'm running the new X1 pipe. Smooth.
The smooth pipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
What about you? What are you running?
Oh crap. What am I running? A WRX.
Joe, do you just use this Facebook Live to steal everyone else's secrets?
Pretty much.
I think you do, right?
The question is, are you gonna pit for the Dash for Cash?
How long is it? 10?
9, 8.
8.
Why
8.
don't you do it 9?
Why is it? Oh, 8. Just
Why
8.
not 9? It was
If it's-
10 at Neo.
Oh,
If it's
I
8
did-
minutes, of course there's no
I
pit
did
stop.
copy paste, that's why.
How many make it?
Okay.
How many make it?
15.
Is it after tomorrow's qualifying?
Yeah.
He's
More
gonna
like-
sandbag. No, actually, just go at normal
It's
speed,
either you
Joseph.
do Dash for
I'll be-
Cash or
Just
Last
go at
Man
normal.
Standing.
I know.
It doesn't need,
One or
just
the
go.
other.
Just go at normal speed, and you'll be in.
In which one?
Pressure.
It doesn't matter.
One or the other.
See, if I'm in the last man standing, I could potentially win more money, right?
Yeah, I didn't get that though.
It's more money in last
More
man
money
standing.
in last man standing.
What's the bonuses? What'd you get?
So if you win Dash for Cash, you get €100.
Yeah.
And last one.
And last man will be 200.
So,
if you
So
but is
prepare
there
for
not
me
some
qualifying
rules last
20th.
Man standing thing, because I've done it before, right? Where these guys go
Just
out
take everything
and
out,
they just go
everyone out.
they go at like 2 miles an hour around the track.
Yeah, but you have to win the race, right?
Yeah. After
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because you're last man standing, so you can go
No, no,
around.
no,
No, it's
it's
8
8-minute
minutes.
race.
It's
But
8
there's no
minutes
marshals.
race.
Yeah, but if they don't finish, because they're
We'll see.
Well, I'm gonna be in there with 2 JQ guys, and we have a plan.
Does it have to be nitro?
Huh?
Can it be
12.
electric?
For what?
12, the final, 12. 12
Cars?
minutes. 12 minutes.
For which one?
Dash for cash?
12 minutes.
Then everyone has
No,
12.
8.
No, 8.
12 is good.
No,
You
because
just
those
want-
guys are not making 9. That's why.
Who? What
That's why
guys?
he wants 12. At least
Oh,
everyone's
I
finished.
can go 9 minutes.
I can go 10.
You can go 10 minutes. What venture do you have?
8.
8? Same as me. I have run an 8 too.
I guess you could start his engine with his fingers.
Who, mine?
Easy. 10 minutes must be
Right,
free.
yeah, maybe.
Don't ask me what I'm getting.
Okay.
You're
So,
getting- you're
okay, this
getting
is a
before
good-
the
I have a
race.
heavy thumb.
It's
as
good
always.
that Phil came back. And Brian too. Someone asks, how are you going to convince the snowflakes to come next year? Now, snowflakes means the Americans who didn't come. So they
But
snowflakes,
why,
they melt,
why
they complain.
snowflakes actually? I
They
didn't know
melt.
that.
It's some term that the Americans actually came up with. It means
We would
people
call
who
them
are
melts.
easily offended and they start crying immediately, you know, when
So
something goes
who-
wrong, and they just
So which
melt.
person, by name, would you say is the most snowflake?
The biggest?
Yeah.
Gord Testament. Don't you think? I kind of feel like he's the biggest.
I think he's a really nice guy, but he's rigid. He wants the best always for his son, for the track, for everything. So if it's not the best or if it's not perfect, he's not gonna be really happy about
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. But then you have to own up to the reality of situations and not start blaming other things and kind of getting everyone together and hey, let's not do this and let's do that.
I'm
you
not
know?
surprised he's not here because a few years ago in England, Gore said they'd never come back. So I'm not surprised. They did come back, turns
Yeah.
out. So
What happened last year?
no, nothing last year. You know, when we had the
Well, something happened last year.
additive gate.
Well,
that's
a certain
You
American.
posted something.
A certain American driver who has been posting on here with a fake profile, I'm pretty sure. He was kind of spreading rumors, untrue rumors to Gord. He was telling Gord things which weren't true, but Gord was believing them. And that's why all that shit went down. Like, that's why suddenly, oh, there's additive and this and that. There wasn't, but that's what Gord
There's
believed.
always one that starts it off, isn't it? And then it just
Yeah.
like, boom, explodes.
Like
But
the
it wasn't
gyro,
even me.
Like the gyro thing. At
Gyro
the
too.
third, yeah.
I believe the gyro thing,
I mean,
from
I was-
what I've heard, it's the same person
I was
again
in-
starting to spread these rumors.
I was away, right, for a weekend, a rare weekend where I get to spend some time with my family, and I want to know what's going on. Like when I got to spend time, I'm just like looking through, just checking, you know, what's going on. I was like, fuck, you know. But then I hear all these rumours and that, and people say to me, "Oh, what do you think?" And it's like, well, I'm not there, so I don't really know, but I know them because I drive with them, and I don't believe that they would run one. I have tried one, and I don't think it makes that big of a difference, to be honest. I haven't spent enough time with it. Okay, I've tried it briefly, and yeah, I didn't improve at all. Okay,
I think if you're a good driver, if you put a gyro on your car, you can. I mean, in my opinion, if I would try it, it would have been like I would have radio problems.
Yeah.
Like, because the thing is gonna do what
doesn't
you think
steer.
and you want to do.
But I think you have, right? You get a gyro, right? You put a gyro in the car. Okay, that's one thing. Then you have to set the car up for the gyro. Okay, because I put it in my car with my setup. I had no steering whatsoever. So you have to set your car up. If someone else was to put that setup on, it would be undrivable. But as soon as you put that in, it's great.
Right.
But I don't bother, and I don't understand why people run it. I mean, it's popular in Italy because it's legal, because they don't know how to police it, right? And
but it's not the pro.
I've got no problem with people that are doing it for fun, right? And they don't race professionally, and they said, well, if it makes it easier for me and I enjoy it more, then I'm going to use it. And I said, all right.
But in Italy, it's not the pro guys, right? It's the lower class.
Yeah. Guys, I think it's like when you play PlayStation.
But
you put everything. You put everything automatic at the beginning, and you have fun. And then if you want to go more, you take all the assistants out, and then.
You have road cars, right? You have all the assistances in it, and that makes it easy to drive and stuff. But but if
you want a good experience, you take everything off.
Yeah, I mean, I won't. Yeah. I mean, I had to try one because everyone was saying you've got to like try it. It's so much better. Maybe if I spend more time with it, but I don't think so because it wasn't that great. Whatever. You know, I've done it. I've tried it. And another thing is that if you use it at races where you can get away with it, then when you come to races where you can't, you can tell.
I think
drivers
it was a
like
race
drop
in the
out.
US in 10 scale. I think it was Masakura who had it.
Yeah.
And he TQ'd every round. They
With the gyro?
Yeah. They made him taking out and he couldn't even make it lap.
With two-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Two-wheel drive, it makes a big difference, I'm sure.
They even used to have traction control back in the day.
Yeah.
Two-wheel drive, traction control.
So Phil, the question was, how do we convince these snowflakes to come here next year? So do you have any ideas?
I mean, I'm not really gonna do anything special to convince people. We put on a race for, in the past years 270 people. Now it's a bit less, but if they want to come, they can come. I mean, I think the world's probably quite likely, if they head to Europe, gonna go here. So maybe that's interesting enough.
I think that's the main thing you need to work on.
Yeah, that will bring people here just to prepare for the Worlds, I guess.
But it's a nice location. I think it's cool. It's a different Neo, but the track is awesome. I mean, I think you guys, most people seem to like it.
We're having fun, and I think it's
I've had a good experience.
Yeah.
I had a really
Not
bad.
quite as good this time.
I mean, I had a really bad one at the Euros, but still now I'm having fun and things are going better, so I'm really enjoying it. So it's
what
just,
about you, Joseph?
I think
What
it's
about me?
the top guys are still in the front. That's
I'm
the
enjoying
main
it.
thing.
It's good. I like
It
it.
doesn't change.
I mean, exactly.
The
What's
fast
your
guys are in the
favourite
front,
part of the track?
and it's not gonna change
let's cover that
anything.
next.
No, I mean, within a round or two,
That's a serious
it's the
question.
same
That's
guys.
why.
You guys have the talent, you work hard, and I mean, it equalises. We have, you like 10 rounds on track essentially before we get to a final. That's enough time for everyone to learn. And then we're talking maybe tenths difference at your level.
Someone asked if there's going to be a Neo in the UK again. Is there a chance that there's a race at Harper Adams again?
Well, I mean, I don't know what could happen at Harper Adams. Someone else might want to do a race there. There is obviously not the Neo, which is an unofficial race.
You see that?
I've seen that, yeah.
What? Not the Neo?
There's called Not the Neo race.
Yeah, it's quite catchy.
What is that?
It's in the
That is
UK.
actually
It's
funny.
not the Neo.
When is that?
I think they've got inspiration from one of your adverts.
Maybe. It sounds like something I would do.
It's sarcastic.
Right? Yeah. Not the Neo race.
But I don't know. I mean, whatever. That's not. I think the DXR guys, they're the most wonderful bunch of guys ever, and they've always done a fantastic job. And this was a fairly late announcement and decision, but it wasn't looking, possible with the college.
The boy has to pee.
I'm back.
He needs to empty his balls.
I really need to go, but I'm hanging on.
Yeah, we have a couple of more questions.
I've got a couple of cups here I could fill. So
Yeah.
It's flip cup time.
I'll stand in the corner.
So you were asking about the favorite part of the track.
Yeah. So what's your favourite part of the track?
For me, the favorite part of the track is the concrete whoops thing.
Oh,
I really like jumping
when
up
you
there,
get it right.
doing double, doing that hairpin and going down. That I really enjoy that section. That's
Only
my
if you get it right. If you don't get it right, it's like da da da.
Yeah,
da,
it just
da,
like
da,
takes
da,
forever.
da, da, all the way through. But when you
really
get it
have
right,
to do the first double clean.
yeah, and then the rest just kind of flow. But when you
Yeah.
get it really nice, you kind of like say to yourself, "Oh, that's good."
Yeah,
And then the next corner.
yeah. So would you agree with that, or you have another section that you like?
I quite like this new jump section down here with electric, so I can clear the whole section.
Yeah, you were like the only guy really doing it clean, like all the way
I was
over.
downside it. I was shocked. Yeah.
Did you change something to be able to do that, or you just did it?
No, I mean, I was talking with Mick, and I said, "Do you think we can clear it?" And he said, "Try it." In the practice, I come round, I was like, Yep.
Yeah, I was marshalling that. You were like,
yeah, one time like I almost hit you.
yeah. That's why then I changed and,
Mick,
I was just
Mick
looking at it.
I was like, I almost killed Joe. He went, do it again, do it again.
You missed.
Damn it.
Hey, by the way,
cut the track, try again.
How
But it was good.
How do those headsets work? So, Mick hears everything you say, and you hear everything he says? Or
It
how
can
does
be
that
a
work?
bit annoying like today actually because
Right?
yeah, because you can talk each other out, but if you put like your speaker thing up, it kind of cuts them out.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't hear Mick. I only found it out today. If you actually turn it all the way up like this, it kind of cuts them out. Right, so they can be in the pit lane. When they want to talk to you, they put it down and they put it up. Right, but Mick didn't put it up. And I went on like 2 wheels and then I caught the car like this. And all I heard was, oh. I was going, can you turn that off? It's not
Really
footage.
helpful.
Yeah.
And then all I heard was, oh, sorry.
That's what I was thinking too, that you hear everything, then that must be annoying, but...
No,
Okay, so you
yeah,
can turn it off.
But we're not allowed it, obviously, in the BRCA.
You don't?
We're not allowed it.
Oh.
Only if
Wait,
we,
what about
only,
Euros?
yeah, EFRA and
EFRA,
IFMA is legal.
Yeah.
But in the UK, we have to have a signed letter from our doctor
No way.
to prove the reason for having it. But so I think it's better because you stop all the shouting in the pit lane.
Yeah, I think
You know,
so
like,
too.
I know some
But
guys
what's-
saying, well, you hear all like this mumbling and stuff, but it's better than shouting out, you know.
Well, what's the argument against it? That there's driver coaching
I don't
and
know.
team coaching and stuff.
Yeah, but
But
you know, someone can shout up to him, you know.
Right.
No, but if
what,
someone
what,
shouts,
what can you tell them? There's no sector times on the track. You can tell them your lap times of what you've done,
Yeah.
not what you're gonna do. You can warn someone if there's a marshal, so there's a safety point there, so I don't crash into someone's head.
Right.
You know, on like a jump section, like, oh, there's a guy there, you better be careful. Instead of shouting it out, or like it's most of the time when they shout out, it's
Yeah.
what?
I think if anything, like it's better because say someone else's pitman says something to motivate their driver
And I think
and
it's-
influences
yeah.
you and you hear it and it impacts you. I mean, there's that argument as well.
Yeah, because you could think it was like, I don't know, maybe if someone has a name similar to yours or something, and
But-
you're like, me? What?
Like Degani likes to do the phantom pit. So Degani used phantom pit. So he was in pit lane, he's like, Drake Pit! Or whatever, you know, like, idiot! You know?
Does he
no,
really?
no, he's succeeded at this in the past. Where he's like, Chad Bradley or whatever, and they'll pull in the pits and it's not their turn, you know? That's called the phantom pit, you know?
Pretty bad.
So you
It's
can't do
almost as
that.
bad as turning someone's radio off.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
man.
should not have said
Dude,
that.
it was
Yeah.
so
He should
funny.
not have said that because now
Someone's gonna do that.
Someone's gonna do it to
he's
me.
going to be in the bump up spot. He's going to get a
It's
phantom
gonna be
pit.
some.
Hey, some boy
it's
ass
gonna be
mechanic
some-
is gonna be like, Jake, like, what the fuck?
Next club race, everyone's gonna be
Pit.
Yeah. But it's pretty good, right? Also, another good Degani classic is, let's say in the race, the best one was probably the Silver State truck man with Captain Club race. So I Richard Saxtoned him, which was basically, he was going to pass me, so I tapped his rear wheel and he spun out off the track, and then I just kept going. So he got mad, and then he was catching up. And Degani goes,
You've kind of took that on as your own thing now, though, right?
it's awesome. I like it. Pisses him off. Anyway, so then he was trying to catch me, and then Degani goes, Jake, you're good. Drake's blowing out. He starts crashing, and you're getting even more mad, you know? But, if you want a good guy in the pit lane, it's Degani, for sure. Phantom pits, blowing out people.
But not in the buffet.
No.
It's
Dude,
all
my
about
donut.
strategy.
My donut budget is through the roof. You know, after PMB, we went to Krispy Kreme and got 24 donuts for him.
They sold out.
Yeah, literally. He was like, those, like, fuck.
How does he talk?
How does
Do
Degani talk?
his accent, do his talk.
I can't do it, Degani.
Come on.
He likes to do that Swedish guy now. That's good, he always says.
What happened? I heard rumours about his world's car. What happened to that?
Oh, God. He actually regrets this.
I can imagine because it would kill me.
Degani, he won the Worlds, and he's such a muppet. So he sold his Worlds car to Jay Smoker, and Jay built it into a truck.
Oh, so it's true. It's
And
true.
then, yes.
It's true.
And I heard
No
that
respect.
they had a jump contest at the pro line race, and Jay put wings on it and jumped it. That was his world's car. And then I asked him about it maybe a year ago or so, and he actually admitted, like, normally he always plays it cool, like he doesn't care about anything. He actually admitted that he kind of regrets that.
I imagine
it would be
he
nice to
did. I
have
would.
his world's car.
Yeah, that would suck. Is he going to try and build maybe a record?
I think
or get it back?
I don't know. He should. He could. He probably could still, but I don't know.
I know that when we did photos of all the old world cars,
There were no
we get
photos.
handed-
Just one was missing?
Yeah, exactly. And the Ghani was just totally cool about it. And I was like, well, we're trying to
But
preserve history.
he has his trophy, but he's mad about that too because his trophy is like this size. It's like, dude, everyone wins the
Yeah.
worlds and get big.
At least he got a
trophies.
trophy. I TQ'd the worlds and I got nothing.
Right.
The
that's
same
true.
weekend, Robert got a trophy for best body shell.
Oh no, they must have switched
So
the tab.
Argentina, I didn't get anything.
That's bad. That's bad.
That sucks.
Because you're British back.
Yeah,
So
and then
anyway,
all
you
these.
know.
and
they
then
would have taken.
I
it
didn't.
from
I didn't say.
customs,
I didn't
so-
say anything, right? But then someone stood up. I think it was Tim actually. He stood up and he was like, "Where's his trophy?" He's like, "Oh no, there's no trophies for TQ."
Oh god, that's bad.
Thanks for coming. See you next
But
time.
on with the concourse trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, I swear they had the trophies and then they're like, oh, Robert won the concourse and Elliot TQ, and they just switched the plaques, you know.
He just rubbed it hard, really hard.
Jesus, that's bad. By the way, another Degani story. Back then, when he won, he I think he was living with Chad Bradley, so he would
I
put
thought you were going to say he was slimmer.
so he would put the trophy by the TV, so Chad had to look at it every day. You
Could have been you. You're a failure.
Yeah. He just put it there, like placed it by the TV. Just look
Yeah,
at
but
that.
there was quite a few that could have won that world, wasn't there? It was because back then it was more common to have problems in the
Yeah,
finals
it's like
and stuff. Because
the
I've
winner.
heard so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Like,
The winner didn't.
Can I should have won
Flame
another
out.
race before or something? But then
No,
he had a
you know what I
problem.
heard? Okay, you can maybe verify this.
I don't
Ask
know,
my
but-
son. You know the pins in the arms that keep the shock in?
Yeah.
With the set screw?
Yeah.
Which is the dumbest system ever?
Why?
He lost the worlds because the pin came out.
Who
right?
did that?
Kanai. I heard he was going to win the worlds and the pin came out. And he was so stubborn he wouldn't change it that it happened again. I've heard that story. I'm like,
I
no
don't
way,
know.
no way, no.
I don't know.
And now they still have the system, but they have a groove in it. Because back then there was a flat spot.
No, we
there
used
was
to have
nothing.
a flat spot,
There was
right?
a spot.
We used
So
to have
if
a
you
flat
put it
spot in
wrong-
one spot, right?
Yeah,
But
it
then
would
people
come
were
out.
putting me wrong. So then I got the flat spot, looked at the end, and dremeled like a lion, so that I knew where to put it. Until I told them they need to make one all the way around. So it doesn't matter which way you put it in. You know?
Yeah.
But that was something silly. But
You should ask Kanai if he lost the worlds because that shock pin.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
you should ask
also,
him.
wasn't there one? Was it Sweden or Uruguay? Well,
Was who?
I don't know. Like I remember.
Oh, Sweden was the one where Danny Vega broke a servo. He would have
They
won.
got- and then
Miguel Matias would have won. He flamed out.
Egon was like.
Yannick
flying
was
and
DQ.
Well, look
DQ'd
at
because of the
Yannick
tank.
in was it Indonesia.
Indonesia too.
Indonesia he flamed
Was it
out.
a flame out or was it the Marshal?
No, it was a flame out.
It was.
Because
It looked
it
like the
had-
Marshal
You're
picked the
choosing-
car up.
But,
Like,
yeah,
yes.
maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe from the.
He was like a lap.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it
That
was.
sucked.
Yeah.
He would have
And
basically
then
won two.
Ask
worlds.
Scott Hughes and Mark Pavidas. Ask Mark about the world. Scott is pissed about it.
What happened?
Because
Scott's
Scott got
leading.
second.
Yeah.
Watch the video. Scott's leading. They come around, right? Scott hits this rut, crashes. Pavidas comes around like this, right behind, crashes next to him. The Marshal runs out, and Marshall's Pavidas first.
Oh,
Scott second, and Mark wins the world.
oh no! That's
So-
how he got the lead.
That's what other story I've been told, and I watched the video. Yeah.
Ryan Mayfield, it's me. Why would Jason care about this? I like listening to you guys talk about nonsense. Okay, now it's more like Mayfield. Now it might be Mayfield. Nonsense spelled nonsense. Yeah,
Nonsense.
right?
Nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, sense is S-E-N-S.
Mayfield, you need to put your profile picture there. Come on, make an effort.
You can.
Well, hey,
Maybe
and-
you can invite him. If it's him, we can see it on the camera. We could do that with Facebook Live. You can like.
How do you do that?
Yeah, you do that. You pick someone up.
Oh, but does he have to
From-
be my friend?
No, if it.
Ryan,
if,
are you my friend?
If they're
Short list
watching,
then.
if they're watching, it works.
It's a very short list.
Ryan,
Oh,
Ryan, God damn it!
No.
Who is Ryan Mainama?
I don't know. Someone from where
How do we go back now?
No, it's invite to watch, but
Okay.
I'm sure you could do that.
Oh yeah. Who do you guys think is going to be the next big name driver breaking through? There's a lot in Europe. Not very many in America, actually.
Well, they've
No.
kind of broken
No, they're
through
in
already.
America too.
Who in America?
Who in America?
CJ Jelly and
Oh yeah. Well, is he American? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a Ty Testament copy, but American version.
still has
He's like a clone.
has good.
Yeah, he's good.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of the young guys like Ongaro and Bertrand.
No,
and
we're
that,
talking
they're
about
kind
that a
of
couple
already.
days ago.
They're
They're
already
already
here.
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're already in the
but
same
I
line
think-
of the
I mean,
world. So
these- I
they
mean-
got the speed already.
I think a lot now, obviously, like the generations, they're going to get faster and faster because the cars are better, the tracks are better.
Mm.
I learned to drive on a grass track with one jump.
No, because you were in UK.
Yeah. But,
We didn't
you know,
have
that
that in
wa-
France.
that
but
was,
yeah.
that was like a dial track, maybe two if we was lucky. But if it rained, it would go all soggy and all broke and stuff.
Turbo rats or
Yeah, we was on that sort of stuff, but you know, so now with tracks like this and stuff, you know, and I don't think my first Euros I went to, I think it was Ripple. You know, I didn't go to America. First time I went to America was
Charlotte, maybe. Or was
no
Bahrain.
Nitro Challenge, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go there till I was like 18.
Mhm.
No, it was quite late.
Is he still muting then? Like,
No, it was Croatia. Must
So,
be 4 or 5
someone's
years.
asking here, do you guys have friends in the RC world? If so, who? And same for enemies. So we already covered this. Like,
Right.
me and Savoy, we're like
Friends?
enemies. Frenemies.
Frenemies.
Well, I mean, I've got a lot of friends. I mean, I've got like Neil Cray, Lee Mine. Well, it's mainly like British guys, you know.
Yeah, because
but-
you spend more time with
Well,
these guys.
yeah, yeah.
What about Italians now?
Yeah. I mean, I get on wrong with Ongaro, Berton. Obviously, he's my teammate and that, but it's all cool. Barufalo, Zancatin. I get on fine with you guys. You know, we say shit to each other sometimes, but
I mean, we spend
I don't-
how many weekends together? I mean, it's just,
yeah, you kind of get
Well,
on with everyone. But I think close would probably be like chatting to each other, like messages and,
then
stuff,
and
jokes.
seeing each other out of the racetrack.
Would be like Mick and my friends
Yeah.
and stuff, you know, because we're also a mechanic, but he's also a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he's seen me. He used to drive, and he's seen me like from when I first started racing, you know, all the way through my career.
Yeah.
And now he's helping me to go on. But yeah, obviously it's going to be English guys. Enemies. Well, you're not exactly in my good books, to be honest, but you know.
Just me? The hate chart again.
No, I don't. I think Walanka's in there as well. I think he's in most people's, to be honest.
Walanka?
Pretty had this shit.
Who else is like dick on the track?
What about you?
We've
Friends
seen
and
this guy
enemies.
already.
Friends and enemies.
Friends.
Who's
Who do you hang out
dick
with?
on the track? That's a good one. Who's the biggest dick on the track? I mean, it's got to be Walanka, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Some guys are really good, but when they explode, it's getting wild.
Yeah.
Like the guy can mess up his round and mess up your. Like
Right.
some
Like
Italians
Soccer team.
sometimes. I mean, I like
Marco?
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those Italians. They're really good friends actually, but
Mm.
sometimes they're out
No,
of
no.
control. They're
No,
out of
no, I know
control.
you
They're
mean.
really good guys, but they're out of control.
Oh,
On the track.
Yeah, they're mentally unstable. Some.
Mentally unstable.
Well, no,
That's
but I don't
good.
mean like that. But I mean like they just like you
Yeah,
say.
I know what you mean.
He goes crazy.
They can go
and
as
he
fast
can
as-
destroy his own shit. He can destroy your run and his own run in a split second just by a stupid decision. You know. But I mean, it's easy to do that because you get so annoyed. You know, you get so frustrated, and you're like, screw everyone. You know, I want to, but you can't because it ain't fair, is it? You just gotta. Sometimes it's even worth. I've done it before where I kind of just pull off the track, or for a couple of laps or something. If my run's already destroyed,
Yeah.
I'll be like, I've got to chill. You know,
It's
otherwise I
pretty
couldn't-
tough sometimes. You know, we're all competitors, so
Mm.
we always want the best, but it's pretty tough to retire or stop and
need a
then
win.
let the other guy go.
Me too. One more question.
Hang on.
What do you
How's
guys
my
think?
finger? Oh, it's a big finger.
What do you think about having a series? So now we don't really have a World Championship series or any kind of series like they do in MotoGP or Formula One or motocross. We just
We
have
are
single
very
races.
unique for that because
Single
you can be
races,
world
so-
champion, especially in 10 scale. You can be world champion in 5 minutes, well, 10 minutes.
Yeah. What do you think
We
about
are
that if we
for
had a
one race.
series?
A series is going to be a lot more expensive for sponsors, for sure.
But I
But
mean, if we
it's
already
better
go to so many
because-
races,
Because, you know, like a car can just, no matter how good you get your car, another car could just be better on that track. You know, like maybe, like your car would be better on a low traction type track because it rotates quicker than mine. And my track would be better on a bumpy track than his one. You know, so if you go to that track and it just happens to be like that or that, you've got no choice. That's just what it is. Where as a series, you got to be like, it's like qualifying. You know, it's not just your FTD like it used to be. It's throughout. You know, you combine them.
Yeah, exactly. I think this.
so it's
top
more
25
prestigious, maybe.
Yeah, I think this top 25 thing is pretty good, but they should.
It's good if you're tight Tesman.
No, I think it's pretty
How
good.
does that work out? Anyway?
They would. I think it's. Everyone is asking
you-
question about that, but I think it's a really smart way of doing it. But I think they would have to do like, okay,
But they don't
this is
reset it after the Worlds, which I think they should. Every Worlds they should like start again. That's like where you start from because
Yeah.
David became world champion and he was like 5th or 6th.
Right.
So it should go
Yeah,
start
but
again every
honestly,
2 years.
Honestly, he was maybe the best at that race for sure. But in
What was
20,
that?
I don't know. A
honestly-
rock.
Oh,
But honestly, in
what?
2017,
Someone threw a stone.
yeah, stone. He was stone.
Uh oh, we have Bigani on here.
fuck.
Oh, it's Baldo.
Baldo.
He's throwing stones at his own window.
Yeah.
I guess that's okay. Oh, we got Kit Kats.
We got Kit Kats. Okay, let's get one more good question, then we're gonna end this. We all have to pee and it's late, and we've been on here for a long time. Let's get one question and then we go.
Because my dad and that would be drunk in the bar.
He
And
needed
get
the
back.
bathroom
Yeah.
keys, so it was panic.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, was it a panic moment?
Yeah.
Let's
touching
actually.
cloth.
We are missing so many comments here, but we're gonna catch up and get one last good question, then we're gonna leave you. Holy! Do you see how many fucking comments there are?
You see,
Crazy.
It was your
Ryan
best
Lutz.
result so far.
No throwouts.
Yeah.
A series where there are throwouts where all your results count for 2 years. Most recent 3 results counting the most. Oh, he's talking about that.
Yeah,
Top 25.
that's what I was saying. The top 25 thing is pretty
But
good,
it
but they
needs
should
to be
do like
reset after the World.
Right,
Yeah,
and then
but-
start again.
yeah. But like I say, David was the best driver at the Worlds, that's for sure. But in 2017, his results were not
Yeah.
at the level that he was at
Right.
the Worlds.
Yeah.
So-
One more good
I know what you
question.
mean, but I just think, you know, if you're world champion, you should at least deserve to be there for a little while.
Yeah,
You know, to be number
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no questions on here. I'm gonna ask one question, then we're gonna end this. Okay, that someone just posted.
Is it
Ah,
good?
fuck, no.
Nah. Not good
Okay,
enough.
not good enough. So, what do you think about the future of RC? What would you like to see? I mean, we talked a bit about this, a series. What's your opinion?
I wanna
Where
see-
are we going? What should we do?
We need to be advertising to the public rather than ourselves, because we are advertising to each other. I think too many people are sponsored. Too many people think they should be sponsored, even though they haven't won anything or proved themselves. Because it was a lot harder to be a factory driver. Like at least 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it was harder. But every year it gets easier and easier and easier. Just to walk in and say, "I want a D final the other day. I want a deal." And I go, "Okay," because if you don't give it to them, they will. you
At
know.
what point did you get sponsored? Do you remember?
I was still driving through a shop when I was winning nationals, British nationals.
Same.
But now
So you got a bit of a
people-
discount
but
from
people-
a hobby store.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I got free stuff through them, and that's when I won like a few nationals and stuff. That was with Mugen. But now people like making B finals, D finals or whatever, but they don't go internationally in that where like my dad would like pay for me to go and do some events, you know, not everything, but then maybe, you know, when we actually got a factory drive, it was like, I'm a factory driver.
Yeah, it was special.
Like I'm a fucking factory driver.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, you're not a factory driver? Oh,
You
you know,
work through and you
whatever.
want to get a sponsorship.
You know, and I think sponsors need to talk to each other. You know, it'd be nice if they sat down and said, look, right, there's got to be a certain criteria here that's
No,
got to
because
meet, you know.
it's a way of selling direct also.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, you lose-
hiding everything behind
But
that.
another thing is we need to attract outside sponsors. We need like Energy, whatever, Monster. We need to be televised. We need to get more into the public, because you wouldn't believe how many times people say, oh, what do you do? And I say, you race that. And they go, what's that? You know, and you see all this
No,
all this publicity, what you're doing, filming at the website, but
Exactly.
it's only a very small percentage, and you know, we need to get out into the public more. You know,
Okay.
No, we had a chat with Alberto Pico about that like yesterday, and he was like, "Look at that track. It's amazing.
Mm.
It's amazing for us, but around the track, there was no visitors. There was no
Yeah.
one that can
and
buy even a toy car and then just go
Yeah.
racing and then having fun and you just spend time and then maybe this guy is gonna go competition and race later on, but there was no new faces.
Right.
I mean, from my area, it's the same thing. You need more new faces, people that are just cruising around and they see your track. And it's not live racing. I mean, I have nothing about live racing, but it's just for us. You're never gonna get someone that is not into RC be there on his computer and says, this race is amazing, like he's gonna watch a MotoGP or F1 race. Because after 5 minutes you get bored and you're gonna leave. But if you bring this guy to a racetrack, there's the noise, there's the dust, there's everything, and this guy's gonna be, this is awesome.
this guy's saying it's not a spectator sport. Well, it can be, because like RC Racing TV and that, you know, like they're filming
Yeah.
it. They're, you know, you can still have great races, and when you're watching it,
Sure.
you know, and no one gets hurt, but obviously it takes that risk factor out of, you know, like sponsorship support, outside stuff, you know, because it's not a risk factor.
But I mean, if you're racing and
It's still
if
racing.
if you watch the race that is going live on TV or
with
live
commentator,
RC,
you need the right commentator.
yeah,
though.
for sure.
Yeah.
But
You
if
definitely need the right
if you
commentator.
if you watch live RC and Supercross race, there's nothing more.
But
I mean,
go and watch Supercross. Put it on mute and watch it.
yeah.
Watch our racing. Put it
Yeah.
on mute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It is definitely 100% the commentators that make the race. And if you've got a good commentator, you will love the RC racing.
But it's the
Watch
same.
Supercross,
It's
put it
the
on
same
mute.
Yeah.
on the
Just
track.
bikes going
It's the same on the track.
Yeah.
When you have only car one is in the lead.
I mean, come
car
on.
two is
Formula
third,
One.
and then you just
Formula
follow suit.
One. There
Yeah.
might be one or two overtakes in the whole race, and yet people are like, oh, I've got to watch Formula One. You know, it's an engineer's
Right.
race.
Yep.
This, you know, anything can happen. You're overtaking stuff.
You know, I always had a chat with some friends, and we're like, oh, we're racing toy cars, but still we have 3 differentials, shocks, and everything, and we're fighting on the setup to just fight again a few tenths and get faster.
Mm.
And those guys like, wow, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, yeah.
When you explain to them, you can do almost as much. You know, you can as much as
As
a race car.
Race car, yeah.
You know, you have roll centers.
Yeah, so
kick
there
bar,
needs to
everything.
be more like background information also on those shows. Not just the racing on the track, but more like features from the pits and explaining about the cars and what did you change this run and that kind of stuff too.
I think Red RC, the way they were doing their report, it was like good because you can at least understand a few things and it's going a little bit further in it. But it's, and with those headsets, I think we couldn't go a little bit further. Like
Even
we could
hear
go
what-
live and hear what the mechanic is saying to
Yeah,
his driver,
just like Formula
and those
One.
kind of things.
We could have some classic Kimi moments. Okay, but I think this was
I'm gonna
this
have
is
to
it.
love you and leave you.
Yeah,
because
we're
I
gonna
need
go.
to to the toilet.
So someone end this, please. Don't leave me sitting here alone. You know what to do. We have a
Oh, here we go.
we have a certain way of ending these.
I don't know what that says. It's not even English.
It's my mom actually.
That's your mom? What
It
did she
is.
say?
What did she say?
What's she saying?
She says it's snowing back home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Snowflakes in
And
France.
she likes the sunrise actually.
Sunset behind us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So your mom dropped in on my Facebook Live. E-buggy, you cunt. Okay, wow. Wow, what a way to end this.
Strong word.
That's strong. That is really strong. E-buggy. See you next time.
Peace.
See you guys.